Girls, this video is in continuation. Okay, chapter operators in Java. In this video, we will do other operators, relational operators, arithmetic operators we have done earlier. Now, relational operators. Operators which compares two operands or values of variables and returns Boolean result in true or false are known as relational operators. Okay, all the relational operators provided by Java are also known as binary operators because they take two operands for comparison. Okay, because we can always perform comparison between the two. Okay, with single operand we can't perform any comparison. Okay, so the relational operators are used for comparison, so they need two variables or two operands at least. Okay, so relational operators are used to compare the values of two operands, and these are the relational operators. Okay, in Java, this is, you will be you must be very much familiar with this symbol: less than equal to, greater than equal to. In Java, if you have to compare whether the two values are equal or not, equal to each other or not, then you will be using this one. This is the comparison operator, double equal to symbol. Okay, single equal to you will be doing later on, that will be assignment operator, and double equal to, this one is comparison operator. Okay, this will compare whether the value is equal to another value or not, and this one is equal to, and this one is exclamation mark followed by equal to. Okay, stands for is not equal to. And these all the operators are binary operator. Okay, will work with two operands at least and will return a Boolean result. Whenever you will compare two values, you will be getting true or false, whether the value will be equal or not, or less than or not, okay, greater than or not. So you will be getting either true or false. Okay, the result of the comparison can be true or false. So you will be getting result in Boolean type. Okay, and in Boolean you may take either true or false. Okay, and we use these operators with the conditional constructs. These operators are used for comparison, and we will be using these these operators in control or conditional statements. Okay, conditional constructs, if, else, if. Okay, we will be doing later on, that is in your course. Fine. So now, as I told you, see, few examples are there. 3.2 less than 6.5. What will be the result? True, as 3.2 is less than 6.5. So answer will be true. This one false. This one is less than, not greater than. Okay, so this is double equal to. 9 double equals to 9. Yes, it means true. 2 not equal to 2. False. 2 is double equals to 2. 2 equals to 2. Okay, and it has been given 2 not equal to 2, so the result will be false in this case for this condition. Okay, now the difference between equal to, single equal to, and double equal to. As I told you, the purpose of double equal to is to compare two values, whether the two values are same or not. And this one is assignment operator. Okay, if you write int d equals to 4, it means you are assigning the right hand side value to the left hand side variable. Okay, this means you are storing value 4 into d. You are storing or assigning p to character ch. Okay, so single equal to means assignment operator, and double equal to means comparison operator. So if you are comparing 5 and 4 with this operator, 5 double equals to 4, means this will give you result false, as 5 is not equal to 4. This operator will compare right hand side value and the left hand side value. If both are equal, you will be getting true, otherwise you will be getting false as the answer. Okay. Now come to logical operators. These are the operators which forms compound conditions. Using comparison operator, you can form the conditions, and if you will use logical operators with them, you can form more compound conditions. Okay, so you can compound conditions or form compound conditions by joining or by combining two or more relations and returns Boolean result. Simply, with the help of logical operators, you can form more compound conditions. With the help of comparison operators, relational operators, with the help of relational operators, you can form a condition. And if you have to form a compound condition, you can join more than one conditions together with the help of logical operators. Okay, this one is a condition. If A is greater than B. Okay, this one is a relational operator. And if A is greater than C, this one is also a condition. Okay, this one is relational operator. You can join these are the two conditions. Okay, if A is greater than B and A is greater than C, you can combine both the conditions together with the help of logical operator. Okay, and suppose we are using the logical AND. Okay, 1 and 2, these two symbols form logical AND. Okay, and whenever we are using this between two conditions, it means this one should be true and this one should be true. Both the conditions, when both the conditions will be true, you will be getting true. Okay, if you are combining two conditions with the help of logical AND. Okay, so this one you can combine both the conditions with the help of logical OR also. Okay, there are three logical operators: logical AND, pipe symbol, logical OR, and this one is NOT, logical NOT. Okay, exclamation mark. This one is logical NOT. So simply logical operators are used to combine more than one conditions. Okay, this one is one condition, this is second condition. We can combine both the conditions with the help of logical AND or NOT as per our requirement. Okay, which one you will be using, that will be based upon your requirement, your program's requirement. Okay, so simply logical operators forms compound conditions by combining two or more relations. Okay, and returns Boolean result. This is also a condition, compound condition. Okay, this one is single condition, this one is also a condition. We are combining both the conditions. We are making a compound condition actually by combining two conditions. Okay, now if we have used logical AND or logical OR, it means logical AND means if this one is true and this one is also true, then only whatever you are going to write, that will execute. Okay, if AND is there, AND means this one and this one both should be true. And if OR is there, then like general OR, either this one or this one. Any of the condition, if any of the condition is true, then the statement will execute. Okay, in case of AND, It's compulsory to satisfy both the conditions. Okay, both the conditions should be true. But in case of or, either this one or this one, any one of the condition should be satisfied. Okay, so logical and logical or, this is actually pipe symbol like this on your keyboard. Okay, you will be using this for logical or 2 times. Okay, and this will appear like this on the screen. Then logical and operator. As I told you, relation 1, condition 2. If both are false, the result will be false. Okay, in case of logical and, result will only be true when both the conditions are true. Okay, any of condition is false, both the conditions false, you are getting false. Any of condition is false, you will be getting false. You will be getting true only when both the conditions, all the relations are satisfied. Fine, like this. If 5 is greater than 4 and 7 is not equal to 4, okay, means 5 is greater than 4, it is true. 5 is greater than 4 and 7 is not equal to 4, yes, it is also true. Okay, so the result will be true. 8 is less than 9 and 7 is not equal to 4. 8 is less than 9. Yes, 8 is less than 9 and 7 is not equal to 4. Yes, 7 is not equal to 4. There is an error in your book. Okay, they have written false because left relation is false. But the left relation is not false in this case, as 8 is less than 9. Okay, if we write 8 is greater than 9, then false. Otherwise 8 is less than 9, it's true. And 7 is not equal to 4, this one is also true. So you will be getting true in this case. Okay, 8 is less than 9, it's true, it's not false. They have written false. Okay, so 8, if we make 8 is greater than 9, then this one is false. So the result of this expression will be, condition will be true in this case. Okay, now come to logical or. Very simple. If any of the relation is true, you will be getting true. Okay, दोनों में से कोई भी एक true है, then you will be getting true. Suppose one is false, second is false, then only you will be getting false. Otherwise, either relation is false or both the relations are true, you will be getting true in all other cases. When all the conditions are false, then only you will be getting false. Otherwise, any of the condition relation is false, any of the condition is true, then you will be getting true. So in case of and, logical and, if any of the condition is false, any of the condition is not satisfied, you will be getting false. And in or, if any of the condition is true, any condition is true, okay, you will be getting true. If 5 is less than 7 or 8 is not equal to 3, this or means अगर ये है या फिर ये है, then you will be getting true. दोनों में से कोई भी एक है. 5 is less than 7, yes. 8 is not equal to 3, both the conditions are true, then definitely the answer will be true. Now this 8 not equal to 8, false. 5 is less than 7, yes. One condition is true, then you will be getting true. One is false, one is true, so you will be getting true. Either condition is true, you will be getting true. 5 is greater than 7, no, so false. 8 double equals to 9, no. All the conditions are false, So the result will be false in this case. Fine. Now come to logical not. Okay. Logical not, logical and logical or, both are the binary operators. Remember, okay, they need two values or two conditions. Okay, two conditions they need for operation. Logical and logical or, left hand side also and right hand side also. But logical not is a unary operator. Okay, it's a unary operator and it returns the reverse or opposite result depending upon the result of the relational expression. Okay, it means if the relational expression results true, then this not operator makes it false and vice versa. Simply, if the result of relation is false, then result of not will be true, opposite of the result of relation. If the result of relation is false, then after using this true and true, then false. Okay, not 5 is less than 10. Okay, now relation is what? 5 is less than 10? Yes. Okay, 5 is less than 10 not. Fine, 5 is less than 10 not. So this will return true. And 7 double equals to 7 not. So when this will be true? When 7 is not equal to 7. Okay, 7 equals to 7 not. 7 equals to 7, what will be the result of that? True. And we have used this, so the result will be false, opposite of the result of relation. The result of relation in this case will be true, so not means false. And in this case 5 is less than 10, yes means true. Then opposite of that, 5 is less than 10. Okay, and 5 is less than 10. Okay, so opposite of that. Now come to conditional operator or ternary operator. As I told you, unary operator operates on single operand, unary minus, unary plus, we did. Binary operators are used or act upon two operands. Okay, we have done so many binary operators, arithmetic and relational, as well as logical and NOR. Or now ternary operator. Ternary operator acts upon three operands. Okay, need three operands. And the definition is those operators that work upon three expressions, three operands using symbol a question mark and a colon. Okay, using symbols question mark and colon, known as conditional or ternary operators. And how to write a ternary or conditional operator? Expression 1, or you can say operand 1. Okay, operand 1 can be an expression also. Fine, it can be an expression also. That's why in books expression is mentioned over there. Okay, so operand 1 question mark, then you will be having operand 2. This can also be an expression, followed by colon. The symbol is question mark and colon. Okay, so before question mark there will be operand 1, after question mark operand 2, and after colon operand 3. Okay, so this is the general syntax of ternary operator or conditional operator. Operand 1 question mark, operand 2 colon, operand 3, and the terminator of Java statement semicolon. Fine. So this operand, this operand, this operand, these can be expressions or conditions. Operand 1 will be a condition. Suppose 5 is greater than 7. I have written a condition instead of operand 1, an expression. Okay? Now question mark. then 5, 7. What does it return? If 5 is greater than 7, it means the operand 1 will be a condition. Okay, this will be a condition, and a condition can be true, either true or false. If the condition is true, this will happen. If false, then this will be the result. Simple, very much simple. Okay, 3 operands will be there. First operand will be a condition, okay, followed by question mark. After that, second operand, colon, third operand. The first will be a condition. If the condition is, a condition can be either true or false. If the condition is true, then this will happen, this will be the result. Otherwise, this will be the result. Okay, you will not be getting both as the answers. No. Okay, only one, either this or this, and this will be based upon the condition. If the condition is true, then this will be the answer, otherwise this will be the answer. Okay, so